Alright, it's that time once again for another Alterac Valley, April the 22nd, 2025. I'm on my Druid, the Boomy, once again, and as you can see from the match before yesterday, the match was really long as far as recording because there's not a lot to cut out on Boomy. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. Going to try something a little bit different whenever we get into some of these massive team fights after the initial fight. We're going to speed up the action for sure and get through some of it a lot quicker. Jeez Louise. There's just so much action whenever you're on Boomy. You're always casting something, man. It's just too much. You don't really need the play-by-play on every single cast for sure. Looks like Alliance got 4 healers and 1 tank in this one. We have 9 healers and 3 tanks. So far, this team fight is neck and neck. Both sides have gotten the same kills. Oh, they picked up 2 on us now. We got to turn the tide. Start taking down some of their healers. The Cheese. Cheese Cutter, you're on a Hunter on Alliance? Nope, he can't be because he's in here on our team on the Priest. In any case, let's see if we can start turning this fight around, man. They have 6 Boomies, so that's a lot of AoE pressure that they have. We have 1. Myself, that's it. Granted, I am top damage for our team right now, but the match is just starting, so we got to see how this turns out in the end. Most likely, I'm not going to beat anybody on the Alliance side just because they have way many more targets to hit, and our healers can heal through a lot of the damage. Looks like their Rogue and Mage are doing some pretty good damage right now. Their Mage's name is Lick Dis. Really? Take out the Shaman healer. Almost. So close. Nope. They just got a massive heal off right there. We did finish 2 of their priest heals. They have a Paladin healer that's in the back. Got to get that Shaman down next. The Shaman is backpedaling though. I think we're good. The Shaman might die here. So close. They are getting away. They can go Spirit Wolf form in combat. It doesn't remove any roots or slows like the Druid's shapeshifting, but it does increase their movement speed. Mama Bear is history. We got another one over this way. That's not Nurmix. Got the Monk down. Finish off the Warlock. They had 1 lock. It looks like they got 8 hunters, 7 hunters to deal with. False Moosh to take out next. And we got Violent running up in our face. A couple of their Boomies are starting to fall back because they lost their heals. There it is. Now we can push and take Stonehearth Graveyard. Now, if I recall, this match was pretty lengthy, and I know for sure we definitely have some really long fight sequences coming up, especially after we start getting past Stonehearth Graveyard for sure. Galv is under attack. We have a couple people going back to look at Galv. Hopefully it's okay and they can clean them out. We're going to have to start taking these midfield objectives. Alliance are all up in our base. They got east and west capped right now. There's Twitch. Take down Twitch. Lights out there. We got the Mage up top. Lick. That's not Lick from AVM on the Warlock for sure. Here's Brittany. Should be able to take out the Mage. They might have a few cooldowns left. Yeah, there's the Ice Block. Got a lot of them stacked up top there. Can I drop something up there? Can I get the Mod Mushroom up there? It's close. Got stunned by their totem. And I got the Mushroom up there. Hey, that's better than nothing, right? And that's this guy's warrior's name. I'ma execute you. Alrighty then. You're not going to do it from way back there, that's for sure. You got the Ko all up in our face that did some executes on Miso here. Now we're starting to push Stonehearth Graveyard. Whenever you're pushing this graveyard, you got to get around this bend and start climbing up the hill. Fighting down here is no bueno unless you're going to pull some people down. Obviously, with web pull, everybody has a web grip now. Death grip, basically. And you can pull them out of the graveyard there and get them down the cliff. That way they got to run back. You can get a root beam on them for the Druid. Binding shots for the Hunters. All kinds of goodies, right? We're trying to push up the ramp now. Let's get them taken out. HP Giver is up here. One of their healers. Porting. Oh, yeah, they got ported. Now would be the time for a nice ice wall back there and lock them all back there. There it is. That's when you see a good ice wall come off, right? There was one Mage that was off to the side, but that's okay. I don't think they interrupted it. We already got the cap. Yep. Now we can take out our own ice wall, and let's go and finish all the ones back there. A lot of them stuck around. They could have exited out the back entrance there, but I guess they just said screw it, and they're going to go down with the ship. Spawn all the way back at Stormpike Graveyard. We got people taking Snowfall. Got to tap on SHB and Icewing. Got to get some back caps going. We got the base back capped. Everything is good except for West Tower. Might as well take out Captain Balinda. Adios, Balinda. 100 points. That gives us a pretty good lead. Now here's part of the match. I'm speeding up just because this fight seems like it went on forever. The March to Stormpike Graveyard starts here. We got our base back capped. Icewing hasn't burned yet. And looks like it got back capped right in our face. Oh, man, that's never good, right? Now we got to go back and tap it again. All the people that burned SHB, they're going to be able to come up here. Hopefully they're going to pile into Icewing and we can start getting it burned. Snowfall is going to be ours in a few seconds. There it is. We have a tap on South Bunker and North Bunker. Pretty much we're just messing with them up there. Trying to keep as many of them out of this team fight as possible because, as you can see, the team fight is insane. There's just so much shit going on. Too much. They backfilled a lot more healers, too. It looks like they started off with, what, 4 healers? Now they're up to 7. So they not quite doubled their healer count, but very close. We also lost 1 healer. We're down to 8 instead of 9. Now we're starting to push past the choke point here. Let's get up there and take that Stormpike Graveyard. Get that graveyard, and then we can potentially start working them out and pushing on across the bridge. Icewing still got a couple minutes to burn. Yeah. Get up top up here. Pop off some damage. I got the top damage right now. I'm beating the Alliance team even as well. Their mage is behind me about 100 million. I got to keep up the pressure, though. That's the thing. If you want to stay on the top of the meter, you have to always be casting ABC. Always cast something for sure. Numbers are going off left and right. Some of them are very tiny, but they all add up. It's kind of funny when you see these dots ticking for like 12,000. It's like, where are all these numbers coming from? And how are they adding up to be so much? Well, that's the whole thing. The more targets you can attack, the more dots you got, the more the numbers will just continue to stack. We're pushing them into the spawn location now. Popped off everything. Looks like we're good to go. Got it capped. Now we're going to start pushing across the bridge. This one here wasn't as bad, so I'm going to run it with the normal speed. Well, maybe not. That was just the first kill there. Now we're trying to push actually into the base from the other side of the bridge. So yeah, this is kind of another spot that says, hey, speed up a little bit so that way we can move on with the match. There's 221 HKs to go. 650 is our score. We have our mine and their mine right now. We're getting reinforcements from both. Looks like they put a tap on Snowfall. It's got about 2 minutes to go. We don't have anybody that's actually heading up there. We got people in the midfield, though. I'm going to go inside North Bunker. Make sure we're good here. Got to watch out for the Monk Healer. Let's take him out. Get the Monk Healer out of here. Very bad. Yeah, they are history. Loot all the bodies. Make sure you get them down. Now we're going to attack some people from right here while we're watching the North Bunker. 2 minutes to go. Got 2 minutes to burn, man. Sometimes, man, it seems like in the fight, you're just missing all the action, right? Their mage overtook the top damage because I'm up here guarding. So I'm trying to steal some damage back. I don't know if I'll be able to reclaim the #1 spot. It is pretty hard once you get behind to actually catch up for sure. Especially if the person that's got the top damage is constantly fighting and you're sitting here playing the objectives. Looks like the Warlock wants to come over. We got to deal with the Monk back again. And the Shaman's up here too. Enhanced Shaman. I'm not sure how well they do against Boomies. I don't know if I want to find out. I'm popping off everything I had. Yeah. Got my heal and Bark scan up. Looks like they left me alone for a second here. I still got Hellstone. Sometimes you can get an instant cast regrowth. You just got to watch for it to proc. There's a couple more coming up inside. Taking on the Boomy over here. We got a minute to go before North burns. If we can get this one burned, they'll be under 100 points. Question is, will we just push into South and try to burn it? Or will we just farm out the HKs by trying to get that graveyard forever? Because you can see these team fights are lasting a long time. So it's very possible that we might have to just finish them by taking out their numbers for sure. There's quite a few of them up here by this flag. We got 23 seconds. Doesn't look like there's any way they're going to be able to backcap this. They just didn't bring enough. These three are not going to be able to get the job done. Finished off the monk. Yeah, buddy, I'll take that kill. And looks like the paladin's going to go down next. We're clean. Watch out for the fire. You don't want to run into that because it's a shot just like that. Wow, see? Run right into the fire and it literally one-shots you. It hits you for like 15 million or something crazy. Now we're speeding up the last push here. We do have a tap on South Bunker. Question is, will we be able to push and take the aid station graveyard and go all in on Van before South burns? Probably not. I'm going to say this team has been putting up a hell of a fight. You can't tell that by the numbers, though. I mean, you look at our score, 73 to 640. I mean, it's crazy. But they're putting up a hell of a fight here for sure. We've got the tank that's running back a little bit there. Still, we're going to try to go all in on that graveyard. I had to fall back a little bit. Got frozen there. That's interesting. Someone put up an ice wall. Watch out for the grounding totems. Too much shit going on, man. Finished off that warrior. I'll take that kill. And looks like we got a minute to go before South Bunker burns. And this one's in the history books. 59 points. Yeah. As long as they don't backcap South Bunker, it's definitely going to finish the match out for sure. What a fun match. I don't know. Boomy is one of those classes where it's fun to see all these numbers going off, but then you got to sit here and say, oh man, how much effort was that? Whereas on a hunter, you just literally tab target and spam aim shot and rapid fires and hit a volley every now and then. 18-1, man, not bad. I will take it. Looks like I did get the top damage for our team. 1.5 billion. Harmonia and Martyr almost tied there. 1.8 billion for the top hills. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.